Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This week we've got some Marvel Zombies Zombicides, Kraven. What a fun little model. This pose, I really like it. You'll see when we get in there. But this is going to be a quick little paint, some simple colors, and as usual, like to keep it simple for you guys. Please like and subscribe. It really helps support the channel. I'll see you guys in there. Alright, here we go. Kraven. This guy, I've known this guy for a long time. In the old Spider-Man series, the comic books, probably in the early 2000s, maybe late 90s, mid 90s, this guy buried Spider-Man alive. That series comic was brutal. It always stuck in my head, and I actually haven't watched the movie or anything that's come out, but I love the character that was in the comic book. I think the one that's in the movie probably isn't as brutal as the one in the comic. Kraven is a psycho killer, man. That's what he is. He's insane. But anyway, I digress on him. What a great character. What a brutal character. This guy, we're going to do a lot of orange. Matter of fact, I'm going to pull this over here for you real quick. Take a peek. That's what we're going for here. Orange, a little orange brown, some browns, and then that fur. And then that's about it. This should be a real quick one. We are going to start off with the skin, actually, and we're going to do a base of dark flesh, and then we will do a quick mix of dark flesh and bright shadow flesh, and then straight shadow flesh. Alright, so let's get that going. Add a little bit more of the bright flesh to this, and this is really going to pop now. Hopefully that's going to fade out just a little bit, I'm hoping. That's pretty bright. Yeah, that might be just a little too bright. Alright, there we go. Got the flesh down. I thought I was a little too bright, but what I did is I thinned it out a little bit and I spread it over that, and it looks really good now. That's really nice. That's a great save right there. I thought I was going to have to redo it and just go a different route, but this is good. And what we're going to do now is we're going to take a little bit of this bright shadow flesh. I may mix in just a smidge of that dark flesh, but I've got to be careful here because I don't want it to look like just dots on his arms and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just high areas. I'm gonna have to be very careful. All right, let's go ahead and do that. All right, there we go. Skin is down, and we used dark flesh, and we went all the way out to that bright. Where to go? The bright shadow flesh. And man, I really salvaged it. It looks really terrific, especially when we get, that flesh wash. I like to use Army Painter flesh wash right here. This is what I usually use for flesh, and that's going to make this one pop. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to get onto the pants, and I believe we're going to do those with green brown. All right, let's do it. Alright, there we go, base orange down, and that was just straight orange oxide. And now we're going to start introducing the Nova orange with the oxide orange. Alright, let's do it. stop right there with the orange, but I think we're going to take it a step further like I always do, especially with these Marvel Zombies Zombicide models. I really like to pop the colors, and what we're going to do is we're going to mix the Nova orange with the orange yellow, and that's really going to make that orange just pop. And as you can see, look right over here real quick again, you can see kind of right there, see how it's like a bright, that yellow orange, and that's what this is, more of a darker orange, but we're going to get that right there, and we're going to put that right there, just like that, right there. Let's see if I can say right there one more time. All right, let's do it. Taking a little bit of green here, and I mixed it in with the brown just to give this a little bit of a different color. That looks really nice. You can really see it there. That looks really good. Just giving some more color. There we go. Alright, he's turning out really nice. Whoop, zoom out there, it's a little blur. Alright, things are looking really good. I'm gonna get that that base going right now. I'm gonna do some mixtures of some grays and some greens, just to give it some flair. That'll probably be gray as well, and this stuff will be a mixture of gray and green. And then we will come back and we will start with the highlights for the fur, and we'll get his hair, and we got to get his wristbands and stuff like that, and that we're gonna get some wash in there, and that'll bring that out, and then we'll touch it up with some highlights. All right, let's do it. Alright, there we go. Base is done. We threw some wash on there, just slapped some grays and some greens all over, and that's about it. And I put some wash underneath the stick there to give it some moss look. But you know, when you get the matte varnish over the top, that's really going to bring that out. Alright, so what we need to do now is we need to finish up the spear tip. And let's see, we've got to get his face, his hair, and his beard, and then we need to highlight the fur. Other than that, that's about it. I think I'm getting a glare. Gosh, I really hate that. Alright, there we go. So, next is the fur. camera turned out. I think some of the shots were a little blurry, and I apologize for that. But again, I have so many light issues. I don't know. I need to get that taken care of. But Kraven turned out terrific. Look at that. We haven't even done a matte varnish yet, and that's really going to bring some stuff together. But that orange and those pants, look at that. That's just sick. All right, so let's get the matte varnish on there, and I may do a couple of touch-ups. Oh, I didn't really explain what I was doing there, but right here on the arm, I was doing some cheetah print or whatever that he had on the photo. And so what I did is I did some black dots, I did a gray, and then I did a light gray dot just to give it some highlight. Oh, you know what I do need to do? I need to get the wash on the skin. All right, so I will do that with Army Painter Flesh Tone, and then we will get the matte varnish. All right, let's do that. Well, there you have it. Marvel Zombies Zombicides, Kraven. What a fun little paint. You know, I'm starting to fall in love with orange. With doing the orange all the way out to that yellow orange, it's almost like the yellow green that I love so much. It's so much fun, and I'd like to start probably using it more. If you guys have any ideas of what I could paint with orange, put them in the comments below. I'd love to know. But guys, please share these videos, send them to your friends, get them to subscribe, watch, view. Please comment. It really helps support the channel, guys. I can't stress that enough. I really love doing this, and it really helps support me doing this and getting these videos to you. Anyway, guys, please like and subscribe. It really helps support the channel. I'll catch you next week.